Yes. Good morning, gentlemen. So before we start our plan today, what should we do, inshallah? What did you study last lesson?
We said about uh, vocabulary,
Mm-hmm.
describing objects, and
Okay,
grammar focus, comparative adjectives.
great. So our last lesson was based on adjectives to describe objects, and I explained how to structure comparative adjectives. Like this car is, or my dad's car is more expensive. My cousin's car, for
Outcome.
example. My house is bigger than our friend's
And
house, and so on, right?
yes,
And we agreed that we have two types of adjectives, short adjectives and long adjectives. Short
yes,
adjectives means you have one pronounced vowel, like
yes,
small, tall, heavy, for example, healthy, right? But if you have a long adjective like beautiful, important, interesting,
more and less.
exactly, use more or less
And less.
before the
Yes.
adjective, then write that. Okay, so far so good. Any questions?
No, teacher, thank you.
Okay, so now, ya shabab, we should complete the same lesson, but today we'll start with the second grammar focus, superlative adjectives.
Adjective.
Superlative adjectives, right? So the same, ya shabab. This is very easy. The same as we explained. Let me stop sharing this. Just to remind you here, like tall, tall, taller, okay?
Yes.
Hot, hotter, and
What?
write that. This is this is what? Comparative.
Comparative. Yes.
Okay, and as I told you, comparative means you compare between two persons, two things, two countries, just then the same number, right? But
Yes.
superlative, how to write tall, for example, in the same, how to write tall?
I think tallest. Right?
Yeah,
Exactly, tallest, the
tall.
tallest. Here, the, خلي بالكم, the tall plus est. Let me change this color, est. For example, Ibrahim is the tallest student in the classroom.
That means one, right?
Yes, so mean what, Ibrahim? So Ibrahim is the tallest one in the classroom or in my school, for example. For
Okay.
example, Riyadh is the biggest. Here, big, Y double G, because as I told you before, we have vowel before G. So double G, then write EST. Riyadh is the capital or the biggest city in Saudi Arabia. So in this way, Riyadh is the biggest city in terms of what? Size. This
Yes.
in case of what, ya shabab? If the sentence or the adjective is short, as you see. So if the adjective is short, just write the plus adjective plus est. Here adjective in the middle, as you see. The tallest,
Yes.
the heaviest, the hottest, and so on. That if it is long adjective like beautiful, interesting, right? The most expensive, for example.
Yes.
Okay, the most expensive. Can you write than? No, nothing here.
No.
For example, my house is the most modern house in the city. Football, for example, football is the most popular
Popular.
sport. Yes, the most popular. هي أشهر لعبة في العالم. أو فضلت الفوتبول عن كل أنواع الرياضات الأخيرة الثانية. يبقى football is the most popular sport in my country, for example. طيب, if it is least, you can write the least. Okay, as I told you, here, for comparing, you can use more or less. The same for
Yeah.
superlative, you can say the most or the least. The least. For example, this jacket is the least expensive. The least expensive in the department store. The أرخص
Yes.
jacket موجود, for example. يبقى the least expensive jacket. It's on sale أو it's on special offer. Clear يا شباب? Any questions? طيب, what about irregular adjectives? As I told you before, we have only 3 irregular adjectives. Do you remember them? What are they?
Yeah. Good
Exactly.
and bad
Bad, yes. Far.
and far. Yeah.
Exactly. Only 3, right? Here,
Yes.
Yes.
here. Good, bad, far.
Yes.
For comparative, write better.
Yes.
For comparative, worse.
Worst.
Or
Far, further. أو further. You can write A أو you can write U further like this. طيب superlative good better best بس ما ننساش نكتب the best the worst
Worst.
the farthest or the furthest. The both are right. The furthest or furthest. Okay?
Okay.
okay.
So that's why يا شباب we call them irregular. Irregular like here. Look, this is the main adjective, but here different word. Completely different word. That's why you call them irregular adjectives.
Yes.
Okay? Clear?
Okay. Clear.
Let me stop sharing this and refer our book again, please. Here.
Okay.
Okay. This one يا شباب. Yes. Hit the grammar box. Can you complete it quickly, please?
Sure.
Yes, this grammar box. So superlative sentences using the adjective big, expensive. Okay, use big, short adjective as you see, expensive, long adjective.
Okay.
The first one, Shanzi in Boston is, or in Boston
The
is the department store in the world.
biggest.
The biggest, exactly. What does mean department store?
Yes.
يعني السوق فيه أدوار صح؟
Exactly. Department store like center point. You can buy anything. You can buy anything. You can buy clothes. You can buy furniture. You can buy shoes. You know, anything you need or the family need from the same place. Department store. So this is the biggest, right? طيب, what about 2?
On
To
Mm.
all the
Expensive.
brands.
Use expensive.
Yes.
all all the
Mm.
more the
Yes,
most
the most expensive. Yes, you are right. The most expensive. Okay.
okay.
Type. Write the superlative adjectives. Can you complete this quickly, please? Big, bigger, the biggest. Can you complete?
Okay.
داني يا شباب.
Yes.
طيب new word ها.
Newest.
News. The newest.
The newest. Don't forget to write
Yes.
the place. The
The
newest. طيب busy busier.
busy.
The busiest.
The busiest. Exactly. Right?
Right.
طيب beautiful. More beautiful.
Uh,
The beautiful.
the,
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 The
the view.
most beautiful.
Yes, it's the most beautiful.
The most beautiful, or you can say the least beautiful. Right? You
Okay.
can use the most or the least. الأقل أو الأكثر. Both are right. Based on the meaning you need. طيب good, better.
Good, better,
The
the
best. Good, better, the best. Right? So now
yes.
please, can you please quickly underline the superlative adjectives? Yeah.
Uh,
Please quickly with your eyes underline the superlative adjectives and let me know, are they short or long adjectives? For example, here, the first one, the first line here, the biggest.
the biggest.
Just to focus on the adjectives, ya shabab. The biggest.
okay.
The best, as you see, huh? The best. Okay?
The busiest.
Yes, the busiest.
The newest.
The newest. Here, the most impressive. Yes, the most impressive. The
Bigger.
newest. Okay, this means that it's bigger than this, but this not superlative, this
It's
comparative.
comparative.
Okay, you can use, no problem, you can use circle here. Here, bigger than, right? Most expensive, huh? Most expensive. يبقى the most expensive brands. Hmm. Anything else? The
White.
most, huh? The last sentence, the most beautiful.
Of
Yes,
the
the
most.
most beautiful.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Type. So this is how to use superlative and adjectives in your writing. As I told you, to compare, to describe something special. So now listen and check. I give you 1 minute, just or 2 minutes, quickly check your general knowledge. Here, you have the biggest and the best. The biggest and the best. الأكبر والأفضل. You know? So
Okay.
we have some generic information يا شباب. يعني for your information. معلومات يعني it may be useful for you. For example, how much does expensive handbag in the world cost? هي أغلى
This,
handbag في العالم. You know? So it depends.
3
So before,
million.
yes, so please, before we listen to know the answer, please complete the question. Here, how much does expensive? How to write expensive in superlative?
The most expensive, right?
Exactly, the most expensive. Can you complete, please?
Okay.
The fast car in the world. Hmm.
Fastest car.
أسرع طيار. يبقى نقول the what?
The fast. The fast.
The fast, only fast?
Fastest.
Fast.
Fast plus est يا إبراهيم. The fastest.
I know. I say fastest.
Fastest. Okay. Why? Because it's a short adjective. يلا, can you complete, please, quickly?
Okay.
Are you done?
Wait.
Uh,
Unit 9.
Finish.
Okay, Abdulaziz, done?
I finished.
Great. Now, ya shabab, listen to the answers. Yalla, please listen carefully and choose the right answer. You will listen twice.
9. Recording 2. 1.
How much does the most expensive handbag in the world cost?
2. The fastest car in the world goes from 0 to 60 miles per hour in how many seconds? 3.
How old is Hamleys, the most famous toy shop in the world?
4. Who were the most popular pop group of the 20th century? 5.
Who is the richest person in the world?
6. Which is the highest capital city in the world? 7.
Where is the tallest hotel in the world?
8. How many passengers does the biggest cruise ship in the world carry?
Okay?
Okay.
Then,
Yes.
do you know the answers?
No, I don't.
طيب, now listen to the answers. Yalla. Now listen. خلاص, finished the adjectives. Now listen and please choose the right answers.
Unit 9, Recording 3. 1.
The most expensive handbag in the world is called the Moed 1001 Nights Diamond Purse. It has 4,517 diamonds on it and costs $3.8 million.
2. The fastest car in the world goes from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.4 seconds. The Bugatti Veyron Supersport has a top speed of 267 miles per hour and costs around £1.45 million. 3.
The most famous toy shop in the world is Hamleys. The main store is in Regent Street in London, and it is over 250 years old.
4. The most popular pop group of the 20th century was the Beatles. They sold 107 million albums in the USA alone. 5.
The richest man in the world is Carlos Slim Elu, a Mexican businessman. He has a personal fortune of $69 billion. Bill Gates has a fortune of $61 billion.
6. The highest capital city in the world is La Paz in Bolivia at about 3,600 meters above sea level. Addis Ababa, the capital city of Ethiopia, is about 2,500 meters above sea level, and Thimphu in Bhutan is about 2,300. 7.
The tallest hotel in the world is the J.W. Marriott Marquis Hotel, Dubai, in Dubai. It's 355 meters high.
8. The biggest cruise ship in the world is called the Allure of the Seas. It is 360 meters long and carries over 6,000 passengers.
Now listen again and double check, please.
Unit 9,
Okay.
Recording 3. 1.
The most expensive handbag in the world is called the Moed 1001 Nights Diamond Purse. It has 4,517 diamonds on it and costs $3.8 million.
2.
Do you agree, ya shabab? What is the right answer?
Yes.
Yes. 3 million.
3,800,000. And the answer is C. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes, but yes.
3 million. 3 million.
Expensive.
Yes, too much. This is the most expensive handbag in the world. تخيل يعني شفت واحدة شايلة شنطة وقيمتها 3 مليون و800 ألف دولار
أعوذ
يعني.
بالله يا أخي.
ما شاء الله يعني.
حرفيا
طيب
تسوق سيارة.
yeah here the next one yeah the fastest car.
The fastest car in the world goes from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.4 seconds. The Bugatti Veyron Supersport has a top speed of 267 miles per hour and costs around £1.45 million.
طيب what is the fastest car huh? What is the speed?
Bugatti.
2.4 seconds.
Yes exactly. Okay يعني ما شاء الله يعني صاروخ.
Three.
ما شاء الله.
The most famous toy shop in the world is Hamleys. The main store is in Regent Street in London, and it is over 250 years old.
The oldest one.
Okay.
What's the
Yes.
answer? What's your answer?
250
Yes, 250 years old.
50 years old.
Okay, next.
4. The most popular pop group of the 20th century was the Beatles. They sold 107 million albums in the USA alone.
So, who were the most popular pop group?
The Beatles.
The Beatles. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes. Next.
5.
The richest man in the world is Carlos Slim Elu, a Mexican businessman. He has a personal fortune of $69 billion. Bill Gates has a fortune of $61 billion.
6.
So, who is the richest person? Who is the richest person? Bill.
Carlos Lu.
Do you remember the number?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Are you sure? Carlos?
6,000.
60 billion.
So not Bill
60 billion.
Gates. Not Bill Gates.
No.
Carlos.
No.
طيب what about the next one? The highest capital city in the world. أعلى عاصمة في العالم.
La
The
Paz.
city in the world
Bolivia.
is La Paz
Yes.
in Bolivia at about 3,600 meters above sea level. Addis Ababa, the capital city of Ethiopia, is about 2,500 meters above sea level, and Thimphu in Bhutan is about 2,300.
So which one is the highest? La Paz.
La Paz. La Paz in
Yes.
Bolivia.
Yes. Look 6,300. تخيل المدينة على ارتفاع 6,300 متر. This is the highest capital city in the world. طيب the next one.
7.
The tallest hotel in the world is the JW Marriott Marquis Hotel Dubai in Dubai. It's 355 meters high.
So in Dubai, right? How high is it?
250.
Yes.
Yes,
meters.
350 meters. يعني دي أعلى فندق في العالم. 350 meters.
Yes.
طيب, the next one, 8.
8. The biggest cruise ship in the world is called the Allure of the Seas. It is 360 meters long and carries over 6,000 passengers.
How many passengers? More than 6,000 cruise ship. What does mean cruise ship يا شباب?
Cruise ship.
السفينة الملعونة.
No, cruise ship سفينة في البحر.
لا,
Cruise
that's
ship.
mean
Cruise. This is like Land Cruiser. يعني,
okay.
you know, like Land Cruiser. Cruise ship يعني سفينة كبيرة أو ضخمة لنقل الركاب. Cruise ship.
Okay.
طيب, you know. طيب, now here You can create, please, you can create some questions in exercise 3A. Write 5 questions with superlative adjectives using some of the ideas below. For example, here, use any, here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8 different ideas. Please complete only 5 يا شباب, only 5 questions. For example, which is the busiest shopping street in your town? Who
I think
is the oldest person in your family? And so on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Which is the best restaurant in your town? Okay?
Okay.
Can you
Okay.
complete, please?
without teacher,
Yes.
teacher,
Yes.
without answering, right?
No, don't answer now. We'll discuss your answers after you finish the questions. Right?
Okay.
Okay.
So just write the questions. And change the adjective accordingly. Don't say busy, say the busiest. So which is the busiest shopping street in your town? And so on.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, quickly, please.
Okay.
Teacher, in my book, right?
So again? No
In,
need to write in your notebook. Just write here, change next to the question, you can say which is the busiest. No need to write the complete sentence. No need. So which is the busiest? You know, who is the oldest? And so on.
okay.
Teacher,
Yes.
that means united.
Where is it?
Right. I've question.
Untidy. يعني the opposite of tidy. If you are a tidy person, you can make your bed after you getting up. You can put away your books after you finish studying. But organized يعني. Tidy means organized. Untidy mean the opposite يعني
شخص غير
إنسان
منظم.
exactly غير منظم مهمل مستهتر and so on. ما بيرتب أغراضه يعني. Only 5 يا شباب, only 5.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm finished.
Right. Abdulaziz?
I'm finished. Yes.
طيب. Okay. Can you please read your questions and answer? So, Ibrahim, please ask Abdulaziz.
Okay. Busy. What's the busiest shopping street in your town?
What or which is?
Which is
Yes.
busiest shopping street?
The busiest. So, which is the busiest? Okay. Yes.
Which
I
which
think in Nakhil Mall is the busiest shopping center
No,
in the mall.
we are asking ya Ibrahim, ya Abdulaziz, we're asking about the shopping street, not the shopping mall.
Okay.
You know? So you should say the name of the street. Any name, no problem.
مثلا الملك فهد ستريت.
Okay, no problem. So King Fahd Street is
Yes.
the
The
busiest shopping street in my town. So King Fahd Street is the busiest shopping street in my town. طيب, the next question يا إبراهيم.
Um, wait. Who is the tallest person in your class?
Okay.
The tallest person in my class is me.
So you can say, I am the tallest person in my class. Okay. Yes, the next question.
Um,
Mm.
what is the beautiful place in your country?
What is the beautiful or what is the most beautiful place?
What's the most beautiful place in your country?
Any place.
Okay. مثلا
You can say city name, island name, famous name, famous place. No problem.
النخيل mall is the is the most
The most
is
beautiful
the
place.
place
طيب.
in the
But no need to say the Nakhil Mall. You can say Dammam City, for example. Dammam City is the most beautiful place in my country. Al Khobar City, for example. Mecca City, Al Dar'iyya, for example. You can choose any place. Not only one shopping mall or like this. But shopping mall, this is only one thing, you know.
Okay.
But here you can say Khobar City, for example, is the most beautiful place in my country. You know, or you make to be a generic place. Type. Okay, you can say Abdulaziz Al-Bayda, you can say Al-Nakhil Mall. You are right, no problem. But try to be generic. Try to be generic. Type. Yalla, the next question.
Okay.
This is the last question for you, Ibrahim.
What is the newest thing in your bag?
Okay, what is the newest thing in your bag?
Yes.
The
Here you
newest
mean.
thing the newest thing in my bag is my my new pen.
Okay, my pen, my watch, for example, my sunglasses, for example. Right. My pencil case, anything. Thank you very much, Abdulaziz. Now, please ask Ibrahim.
No problem.
Okay. What is the most popular singer from your country?
What?
Okay. Who is?
What is
No,
who
not
is
what
the
is. Exactly. Ask
uh,
about the people. Use who. So, who is the most popular singer in your country? Yes.
who is the most
the most
popular singer
singer
in
in
your
the
country?
country?
Okay.
The
Again.
most popular singer in my town or my country is Abdulaziz.
Okay, you can say Muhammad Abdu, for example. You know, any
Yes.
name, any name. Yes, another one. Another question, please.
What is the newest thing in your bag?
The newest thing in my bag is my glasses.
Right. Another question.
Okay. What is the busiest shopping street in your town?
The busiest shopping street in my town is
Any name,
wait.
any name.
Abdulaziz Street. King
Okay,
Abdulaziz Street.
King Abdulaziz Street, why not? Yes, the last question, ya Ibrahim, please, ya Abdulaziz.
What is the best restaurant in your town?
Yes, what is the best restaurant in your town?
The best restaurant in my town is Albek.
Okay. Okay, Shabab. That's the end of superlative. Please join again to start a new lesson. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Join again, please.